Well, the Salvation Army is always busy bringing us the best events to help those in our community.
They have a list of them coming up. So to tell us about them, we are welcoming Shauna Crow and Lieutenant Jeff Brazil. Thank you both so much for being with us.
Thank you for having us.
So, Lieutenant, let's actually start with the Walk-a-Thon. I know we have so much to talk about, but let's start there.
Absolutely. So the Walk-a-Thon is an event that we started last year to help promote youth programs within Tucson, specifically through the Salvation Army. And what it is anyone can come and be involved. And through that, all of the monies and the proceeds that are raised in this event go to help underprivileged children through our summer programs.
Incredible. So then anybody can register.
Absolutely.
So, Lieutenant, tell us, how do we register? How much is it to enter? And give us those kind of details.
Sure thing. Registration is very easy. You just make a phone call or come down to our location. The information is going to be after this on Prince Road. And the registration is 100% free. We want to make sure that all of the monies and the proceeds go directly to the youth programs. And it's one of the easiest things you can do, I think.
Yeah, well, I love the word walk in it because,
Absolutely.
you know, that's right up my alley. So
Absolutely.
Can you tell me how far are we walking, like exactly what we're doing?
As a walk-a-thon, it's not a specific 5K or a
Yep.
10K. It's you go as far as you want to. Typically, we do have sponsorees, so one would go out and say, would you sponsor me to walk a mile and a half and give me 10 cents a step or $5 a mile, however long, and then we continue on from there. So it's the possibilities are endless.
I think that's great. Well, tons to talk about, as we were saying. So, Shauna, I want to actually turn my attention to you for a second. As a kid, I went to summer camp a lot. And that's something that the Salvation Army feels really strongly about as well. So tell us why we're doing summer camps.
Well, summer camp at Salvation Army is very important because the kids that go through the camp with us are ones that are less fortunate. They're a little bit more on the needy side. Parents are poverty-stricken, and so the kids generally don't get to go to camp unless they have something like what we offer, which is they get to go free. We send them to a week-long camp in Heber, Arizona. It's a beautiful campsite with cabins, and they have a chapel and everything there for the kids. Lots of activities to keep them going, and just character building things and making friendships. These kids generally don't ever see this kind of camp and don't ever get really out. And so it's something that we want to offer to them, and we get great feedback when they come home.
I think that's an amazing thing. And, you know, I want to kind of stay with that same kind of train of thought because we have the summer camp, but then back to school is going to be there right around the corner after that. What are we doing for the back to school season?
Back to school, we continue to, every year, we take 125 kids that register. These are, again, kids that need the help, need the assistance, and they sign up and register to go on a shopping spree. And we have about 250 volunteers that help them shop for new school clothes, new shoes, and they receive about $100 to be able to do that shopping. And so a lot of the kids come out of there with things that they've never stepped into a department store before, so they have no idea what to look for, but those volunteers really help them get a full bag of clothes and shoes. And then we give them a brand new backpack full of new school supplies so they can start the new year with success.
Not just success, but that confidence that you need. You walk in, you have your new shoes on, your new clothes, your new backpack, and you're ready to go. So that is amazing. And in fact, all of the events we're talking about today are just incredible. So for our viewers who are listening who really would love to help, how can they do that?
They can send in monetary donations. Those are always very helpful. Also the backpacks. We need new backpacks. We need school supplies. That's, you know, pencils, pens, paper, you know, all the essentials you usually need for school. And the Walk-a-Thon, come in and register and bring in those donations that we need, because all the donations stay here in Tucson and they go to help those youth programs for the Salvation Army through the whole year.
Definitely. So tons of events that we can participate in, many ways that we can help. I want to thank you both so much for joining us this morning and telling us more. Thank you.
You're welcome.
And to learn more about the Salvation Army's upcoming events, just call 795-9671 or visit salvationarmytucson.org.